24 hours a day, Earth's familiar rhythm. But if it spun twice as fast, more than just time would change, we would change. Our bodies, brains, even our DNA would begin adapting to this new world. Let's take a look at this fascinating scenario. With faster rotation, centrifugal force at the equator would reduce our weight by 15%. But nature abhors imbalance. Humans would become shorter, by 10 to 15 centimeters on average, with denser bones and more developed muscles, like Neanderthals. Fun fact, our ears and vestibular system would also adapt to better maintain balance in a constantly shaking world. People near the equator might even develop an extra ear membrane, like deep-sea fish, to protect against pressure swings during hurricanes. 12-hour days would wreck our biological clocks. Interestingly, the brain would start rewiring itself. REM sleep, when we dream, would halve, while deep sleep would become fragmented. Scientists suggest we might develop the ability to switch off half our brain at a time, like dolphins, just to get some rest. In such conditions, humanity would likely invent mass sleep therapy, possibly using brain stimulation tech like in Christopher Nolan's Inception, but in real life. Thinner air would force our bodies to produce 30% more red blood cells, like Tibetan Highlanders. But this wouldn't come free. Hearts would enlarge and blood pressure would spike. Intriguingly, humans might grow extra tiny capillaries in their lungs to better absorb scarce oxygen. These changes would make us more resilient but cut average lifespans to 55 to 60 years due to cardiovascular strain. With shorter days, our eyes would adapt to dim light. Pupils would widen and retinas could develop more rods, light-sensitive cells. Essentially, we'd gain partial night vision, like owls or cats. We might even distinguish more shades of blue and green as our eyes compensated for less light. This resembles how Arctic people's eyes adapt to polar night, but on a global scale. Endless time pressure and oxygen scarcity would make us more impulsive. Interestingly, a new psyche might emerge, one with quicker decision-making but higher anxiety. AI could become our external brain, filtering information, because in perpetual rush mode, we'd have no time to think. Studies show that even now, with 24-hour days, sleep deprivation makes people 40% more prone to panic. In a sped-up world, this could hit 80%. Humans are remarkably adaptable. We'd survive even in such a world. But at what cost? We're lucky. Earth spins just right to remain our perfect home.